So let's learn about upper triangular matrix in this particular class. Okay, super upper triangular matrix. So up to here we had already learned that a diagonal matrix is both upper and lower triangular matrix. This particular fact we had already learned. Now we will learn about super upper triangular matrix. Okay, super upper triangular matrix. So what is the mathematical definition of super upper triangular matrix? Have a look. Just a second. So have a look. A square matrix A equal to Aij is called super upper triangular matrix if and only if. I double F if means if and only if Aij is equal to 0 for all I greater than equal to j. Now have a look. This particular element, this element corresponds to A11. Okay, and this particular element corresponds to A21. This particular element, it corresponds to A31. Okay, then this particular element, it corresponds to A32. Okay, then this particular element, it corresponds to A33, right? And again I don't have different color, I will show you. Okay, so this element corresponds to A22. Okay, now what does the definition, mathematical definition say? Mathematical definition says something like this: a square matrix A equal to Aij is called super upper triangular matrix if and only if Aij equal to 0 for all I greater than equal to j. Now have a look. I is equal to j here. Okay, in at the diagonal elements, this element, this element, and this element. Okay, this element, this element, and this element are diagonal elements. So at diagonal elements, I is equal to j. Okay, so this condition is satisfied because it is saying that either greater than or equal to j. I is either greater than or equal to j. So equal to j is in these elements I equal to j, and those elements are also 0. Okay, so equality, where the equality holds, the places where equality holds, those places also have 0 as the element, and the places where greater than condition holds. So greater than condition holds here, here, and here. Okay, A21 means 2 is greater than 1, A31 means 3 is greater than 1, A32 means 3 is greater than 2. So these elements are also 0. Okay, so according to this condition, these elements are also 0. So this is the thing. Now only the non-zero elements. Now tell me, if something is written like this, then obviously for I is smaller than j, for I is smaller than j, the element will be non-zero. The element will be non-zero. The element will be non-zero for I smaller than j. So have a look. Over here I is smaller than j, 1 is smaller than 2, so I is smaller than j. Over here 1 is smaller than 3, so I is smaller than j. Over here 2 is smaller than 3, so I is smaller than j. And these elements must be non-zero. Okay, so clearly this element, this element, and this element must be non-zero, and they are non-zero, 5, 7, and 2. Okay, so how to mention this in words? In words we can say that all the diagonal elements, all the elements below the principal diagonal and at the principal diagonal. Okay, all the elements at the principal diagonal and below the principal diagonal must be 0. On the all the elements at the principal diagonal and below the principal diagonal must be 0. Only then it will be called as super upper triangular matrix. Now why is it being called as super upper triangular? Because triangle of numbers is being formed here. Okay, in this particular place, a triangle of numbers on the upper side of the matrix, a triangle of numbers is being formed. Okay, so at this particular place a triangle of number is being formed. Okay, similar to upper triangular matrix, a triangle of number is being formed, but the difference between super upper triangular and upper triangular matrix is that in super upper triangular matrix, diagonal elements are also 0. Okay, in upper triangular matrix diagonal elements are non-zero, but in super upper triangular matrix diagonal elements are also 0. Okay, so this is the difference between upper triangular matrix and super upper triangular matrix. So a triangle of numbers is being formed on the upper side of the matrix. Okay, and this triangle of numbers does not include diagonal elements. Okay, so it is super upper triangular matrix. Thank you very much. Hopefully you have understood the concept very well.